In the darkest corners of medieval justice, where fear eclipsed reason, mistakes were deadly. In this chamber of horrors, the line between guilt and innocence blurred, leaving no room for mercy. For Anna, the Judas Cradle stood waiting, sharp, unforgiving, and eager to feast on flesh. Accused of witchcraft after a child's mysterious illness, Anna's knowledge of healing herbs made her a target in a world ruled by ignorance. Her pleas for reason were drowned by the mob's cries for vengeance. To them, she was not a healer, she was a witch. Take her. If her soul is pure, God will grant her mercy. If not, the Judas Cradle will uncover the truth. Back in the chamber of torment, the air is thick with dread, the tension suffocating. Anna's dignity has been stripped away, her bare feet scraping against the icy stone floor as the guards drag her forward. The Judas Cradle looms, a grotesque monument to human cruelty, its sharp, blood-stained tip gleaming in the flickering firelight. His voice cuts through the air like a blade as he coldly says, "Confess witch and spare yourself the cradle's wrath. Admit your sins, or bear your soul before God." Anna's voice cracks as she screams her innocence, her body trembling violently under the weight of despair, but her cries fall on deaf ears. Just as the cradle's bite threatens to consume her, the chamber door slams open with a thunderous crash. All eyes turn toward the figure now standing in the doorway. A nobleman strides in, Sir Thomas, his face carved with righteous fury, his voice like thunder. "Stop this madness at once." The guards freeze, their laughter silenced by his commanding presence. The priest narrows his eyes, his expression twisting with fury and defiance. But Sir Thomas is unyielding. In his hand, he holds a scroll, a damning piece of evidence, proving Anna's innocence. The priest's voice trembles with both anger and desperation as he states emphatically, "Do not meddle in holy justice, Sir Thomas, for this woman is a witch." But the nobleman's voice rises above the priest's protests, each word laced with fire. "The woman lives. The herbs this woman used were no witchcraft, but healing remedies. She has saved him. Your accusations are baseless. Release her, or you will answer for this atrocity." The chamber falls silent, the priest wavering under Sir Thomas's unrelenting gaze. The guards glance nervously at one another, torn between their orders and the authority of the nobleman. Finally, with a sneer, the priest signals for Anna's release. The guards lower her trembling body to the ground. Blood trails from shallow wounds where the cradle had pierced her flesh. Sir Thomas rushes to her side, cradling her as she collapses, her body shaking with relief and pain. Anna is carried from the chamber, her strength nearly gone, her body marked by the cradle's cruel kiss. Sir Thomas looks back at the priest, his voice heavy with warning, "Your sins are far greater than hers ever could have been. Pray that you are never judged by the same standard you wield so carelessly." The priest's face remains stone, but fear flickers in his eyes. The cradle, now bathed in eerie silence, seems to watch as they leave, its sharp point still glinting in the firelight, a predator denied its feast. Anna's life is spared, but countless others were not so fortunate. Their screams, their agony, their suffering, all swallowed by the darkness of the chamber's caverns, never to be heard again. The Judas Cradle stands as a reminder of a time when fear eclipsed justice, and innocence was no shield against brutality. Anna's story is a rare tale of survival, but her scars, both seen and unseen, will never fade. For every Anna who escaped, hundreds more were consumed by the cradle, their dignity torn away, their cries lost to history. Please subscribe for more chilling tales of history's darkest punishments. Thank you for watching.